Hey everyone, I wanted to show you this latest unit that I built. This is a Joule ringer, which is a transformer that I hand wound myself, is inside this box, along with a transistor and a circuit that basically will transform a 12 volt power source into a high voltage power source to power these 120 volt LEDs that are meant to just plug into a lamp or whatever, but you can do it using a 12 volt battery, and this use will be pretty popular with people that like to camp and have a 12 volt source, maybe, or like if you're in an off the grid situation and have a shed maybe out back that you don't want to really run, regular power out there, and you can use this as a decent way to get some lighting in your garage using nothing but just a small tiny solar panel and a 12 volt battery will run these lights forever, pretty much. Now these are LEDs, and these particular lights are what I recommend using with this unit because the goal is to have as low power draw as possible. CFLs you could maybe run one, maybe two on this unit. Not really meant for this type of setup. The LEDs, I would say these bulbs run around $8 or $9 a piece, but the trade-off for the power, the little bit of power that they use is definitely worth it. So with that being said, I wanted to show you how it works. I have it boxed up in this box with a nice rocker power switch on it, and I have two 6 volt golf cart batteries hooked in series that I'm pulling power from on these leads here, and I'll show you how it works. This is input here, negative, positive, and I plan on getting some color coded wire in the future for these boxes and in the future builds that I'm doing. But anyway, I'll go ahead and hook up the power. Alright, positive here. And before I hook up the negative, I'm going to show you how I have these lights hooked up. They're just on a little power light strip here, and these are interchangeable. It doesn't matter which one is hooked up to which, black or white, it doesn't matter. So these are high output voltage wires, and I'm going to hook this up here to this one, and I'll go ahead and hook the black onto the negative. Alright, so power's going to it from the batteries. Circuit is off because the power button here is off. This is wired into the circuit, and these bulbs will be turned on here when I flip the switch. Alright, there you go. So these are, I would say, probably close to 85-90% brightness. That's pretty good. It's drawing around 800 milliamps to power those two bulbs, and that's pretty good, because these are 7.5 watts a piece, and I'm running them both probably close to 10 watts total on this setup. So it works really well, and I would imagine you can get probably 10 to 12 of these lighting, because the more lights you add, the more efficient this circuit gets. So with that being said, I could expand on this, put another transistor in here, and light as many as 24 lights at a time. Add another one. You could add another 12, 36, 48, ever how many you really want. So I could just build these out as separate models to whatever you need. But I'm finding that these like a 9 to 10 volt power source better than a 12 volt. It tends to overdrive it a little bit. So I plan on putting a step down regulator in this to take the 12 volts down to maybe 9 or 10, but this doesn't require a fan or anything. It runs pretty cool for the most part. Obviously the more lights that you add, it will run a little bit warmer, but I have it on a heat sink inside of it, so it should be okay. But I like the box because you can mount it upon your inside of your little work shed or whatever, and just run your wires to it. Hook this up in a wiring system for your lights, and hook a light switch up to it, and you can just leave this always turned on if you'd like, and then just hit your light switch, turn it on. So anyway, I was thinking about selling some of these. If you're interested and would like me to build one out, I can price it out for you if you think you might have a need for it. So I thought it was a pretty neat way to do without a traditional inverter that tends to draw way more power than you need to run lighting, and it'll save your batteries. And of course this will take a fan and all sorts of other things in there for it to run, and draws way too much power just for some simple LED lighting. So bear in mind, this is just for LED lighting only. This is not for CFLs or incandescents by any means. So if you're interested, let me know. Thanks.